fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy.
What's going on? What's happening, man? We got lots to go over. We haven't been live on here in a couple days, man. What's happening? What's happening? Where's everybody at, man? Y'all sleepy still? Y'all sleepy still? What's going on? What up, Austin, Devin, Terrence, Carter, Ace, Kyron? Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins is one of the guys I wouldn't want him there, but he'd work with him regardless, right? Seth Rollins is a pro. He'll make it work some way, somehow. Where's everybody at right now, man? All right, so let's get into the thick of it. There, I gave the notifications, make sure everybody knew we are on. We're here. So Payback was on Saturday and All Out was on Sunday. Saturday, we found out that CM Punk had been released. I did a stream talking all about that. If you want to check it out, it's up on the channel. But right now, what changed between then and now is just more confirmation on what I was saying in that stream about CM Punk. If he still wants to wrestle, if he still wants to go, he will end up in WWE because it's what's best for business. What up, Eric? I'm playing WWE 2K24 tomorrow as well over on the Plus channel. So now reports are coming out saying that CM Punk was considering a return to WWE to attend the Royal Rumble if he had the fallout with AEW before what just happened. Let me get some water and clear my throat. What up, Jason? So the whole ordeal with CM Punk right now is pretty crazy, considering that for a long time it felt like he would never return to wrestling, to then he would return to, you know, wrestling elsewhere like AEW because he was working at Fox and didn't like the job, didn't want to wrestle in WWE, or didn't care to wrestle in WWE. I don't think he was supposed to face Kevin Owens. I think those rumors are like, I think that was a possibility. I don't think that was the plan or set in stone. That was like a what if scenario. But whatever, that's neither here or there. That doesn't even really matter at the moment. What matters most is, does he have a no-compete clause? Did he get released on the spot where he could literally appear anywhere else? I'm sure he's going to want to speak his mind sooner rather than later. We're going to hear from him at some point, somewhere. he is worth a lot right now. He always was. He was the #1 merch mover in AEW. He was the reason why Collision exists. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, but Collision wasn't even pulling big numbers. It was on Saturday at night when a lot of people aren't even watching television. It was pulling good enough numbers for what it was, all things considered. So, you know, what happens going forward is totally up to CM Punk and if people in WWE want to make it happen. I truly believe that as far as WWE goes, we will see, you know, them put in an effort to try to bring in CM Punk. And we've seen that AJ is also a free agent for some time. Maybe she wants to work on a limited schedule and do some things for WWE. So it could be a 2-for-1 special that they end up receiving here in CM Punk and AJ Lee. So that may end up happening. Jey Uso, though, one of the biggest surprises at Payback this weekend was Jey Uso. Let me tell you guys, man, I did not expect one bit for that Grayson Waller effect to take place at Payback with Cody Rhodes announcing that Jey Uso would be part of Monday Night Raw going forward, further planting the seed for Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns Part 2. How were we going to get Cody and Roman tangled again? That story ended. That story was long gone. And the fact that Cody pulled some strings to bring in Jey Uso to Monday nights, I mean, that can lead to almost anything going forward. So I absolutely love that. Not only was it unexpected, but it makes perfect sense for the overall arc of the bloodline and Cody Rhodes coming into the fold again. And as for Jey Uso on Monday nights, he has so many opponents he could go up against that'll keep him busy and ultimately set up that match with Jimmy. Jimmy and Jey throwing hands at WrestleMania is must-see TV, man. That would be beautiful. So you're looking at Jimmy and Jey getting extended to set up, and Cody and Roman essentially getting set up with these breadcrumbs and planting seeds early on, but I like it. I like the building for it, especially since Cody didn't really have anything to do at the pay-per-view. They got creative, and this is what we got. Ultimately, a fresh new story. And we saw Sami Zayn welcome him at Monday Night Raw, which I love that they went straight to it. And then Drew McIntyre had a stare down. Matt Riddle had a stare down. And the announcers talked about it as well, how he may still have enemies in the Raw locker room. Despite having a change of heart, things are still bitter with, you know, people backstage. So at the end of the day, again, they can keep Jey very, very busy with some intriguing stories, and it could turn into something special. So CM Punk may be coming, you know, Jey doing what he's doing to lead to Jimmy, Cody Rhodes leading with Roman Reigns into WrestleMania season. Right now is probably the perfect time to create these alternative storylines to be able to, you know, kind of enjoy an organic build-up, something that doesn't feel rushed. Let's get ready, Rumble, and talk about CM Punk being bound. I don't think he's confirmed for Survivor Series. It could happen. I'm not saying it's totally out of the equation, but it being as predictable as it is, I just don't know if it's better to just save it till Royal Rumble at that point. We'll see, man. Ultimately, it's up to CM Punk. In terms of other stories, AEW, you know, they had All In. it's Chicago. That doesn't matter. So All In happened this weekend. They want to continue to do, or All Out, should I say. They want to continue to do these pay-per-views 1 week apart, which I'm all for it as long as it has stories. I saw about half of it, and I thought that it was a pretty decent show. Ultimately, they did a good job with the matchmaking. Just, the build-up was awful, if you ask.